Good morning, everybody. It's Rob Moffett. How's it hanging? About 2 years ago, August 2018, I bought this trampoline. More or less every morning, first thing I do when I wake up, as I bounce for about 20 minutes to start the day. I purchased it because I had an operation in 2018 on my heart. Minor, it was just AFib. They go in and they burn and freeze stuff. But it was kind of hard on me. It was difficult to do much exercise. So I wanted something that would keep me keep me moving. Because if you just lay too long, you get old real quick. I read about trampolines. If you're not familiar with trampoline, that's a Greek word for your children will soon break their legs and arms. Trampolines, they do that. But this is a mini trampoline. So they call it a mini rebounder, I think they call it. And you watch videos on YouTube, a lot of people, they're jumping up on the air and they're doing all sorts of stuff, but I don't do that. The main thing I wanted to do was just keep the joints kind of loose and activate the lymph system. Tony Robbins, years ago, I read a book of his. He talked about, not that he's a doctor, lymph system. He said, so long as you keep the body in motion, it activates the lymph system. It helps clean out the toxins from the cells. And if you give your cells oxygen and keep it clean, they'll live for a long time. And I read that NASA did a study. They said they found bouncing on the trampoline was better than jogging or swimming or almost any other exercise for bone health and muscle health, to rejuvenate it, to get back to working shape after they've been in space for months. So I said, I'll buy it. So what has it done for me for bouncing like this for 2 years, 20 minutes every day? Well, almost very quickly after I got it, I started getting flashes. I went to the eye doctor and I was having trouble with my eyes. The retina was tearing, and so I never did the high jumps or a lot of strenuous. And I noticed when I moved my head left to right in the dark room, I would see little flashes, but when I jump up and down, I wouldn't see any. So he said, so long as I wasn't like strenuous, it should be fine. Also, I got hemorrhoids, acid reflux, which was from the operation because they put tubes down my throat and it made it ulcer. And they took medication which made my system upset, and then I got more upset, and then I got the acid reflux. Got rid of it. Got rid of the hemorrhoids. My teeth, you thought these were going to be the benefits. I had my teeth start hurting. Went to the dentist. The dentist actually said my teeth were in better shape than his. But I had 2 fillings from 30 or 40 years ago that were coming out, and so they were loose. And I had a tooth that was cracked. So he fixed both of the loose fillings. And what else? I know there was something else that happened. What I'm getting at is, I don't know if this helped me or not. But the thing of it is, I'm not going to stop because I feel better when I do it. When I don't do it, I don't feel as if I have as much energy. I don't feel as good. I feel I'm starting to rust up. So, like I said, I've seen people on YouTube, they're jumping up in the air and they're doing acrobatics and for aerobics. But you don't raise your heart that much just doing this. This is not that big of an aerobic exercise, depending on how ill you are or how healthy you are. But the thing of it is, at my age, I'm more I'm more desirable of not hurting anything than I don't want to have a shoulder or knee or hip operation because I try to make myself healthier by exercising it and ruining something. And like I said, when I get toward the end, when the alarm goes off, I'll do like another 3 minutes, and I'll do really more vigorous. But for the first thing you wake up in the morning, that's what I do. Just do this, bouncing, getting everything flowing, and wake up. And I haven't hurt anything, and I haven't broken anything. And I've talked about the negative things that happened to me since I've been bouncing, that more or less because I've gotten older. Once you hit 60, things start going. It's like a car. If you have a really old car, you turn on the key, you hope it starts. You never know what's going to fall off or break. But the thing about jumping every day is, bouncing every day, I don't jump, is that you build up a habit. Like when I first started, I would do it every day, then I skip a day, I skip 2 days, but now I do it religiously every day. And once you build up a habit of exercise, you can build onto it. So now I make a habit, I make sure I walk every day. And I'm starting a habit of doing the floor exercise with a mat, sort of like American yoga. Do some minor weights. And you build up confidence, you build up momentum. Nobody ever talks about that, momentum. It's really important to have when you're trying to accomplish something, that you can see yourself moving forward, and it just, you latch onto it and you start doing more things. So I can't say that I've gotten buff. I'd rather I ever will be, or rather I ever was. But you know, jumping on trampolines or mini rebounders, it doesn't help you see around corners. It's not a cure-all. I see some people that they look like they've been lifting weights and they say they got it all through bouncing. I'm not so sure about that. Although the people that do the really extreme workouts, they are working all their muscles for sure. But I'm pretty happy with this. 20 minutes every day before I do anything else. And it just sort of clears the head. And while I'm doing this, I can be thinking about what I'm going to be doing during the day, my priorities, and what are the things that are most important for the day. And just flush the head out of all the things that are stupid, useless things you shouldn't be thinking about. So I jumped for 2 years, and what did it do for me? I can't say that it's transformed me, but it's kept the rust off. It hasn't helped me learn to speak English, but as long as it keeps working, I'm going to keep using it. It only costs like $30. By the way, they have them with the braces on the side, so you could do some more extra vigorous stuff on the trampoline. So if you were worried about falling, you could just have them on the side. I was thinking I could take PVC, make a T and an elbow, and have the leg fit in the T part, and then have it sticking up so you could have something to hold on to. It'd be very inexpensive to make. Maybe I'll do that for another video. So find what works for you. Find what works for you, and just stay active and stay in motion. And I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care how many teeth that come out, or how bad my eyes get, or how many hemorrhoids, or acid reflux. I'm going to keep doing it. Alright guys, take care. See you out there.